Hey, what's going on? We're live.
Yay! Hi everyone.
Hey. So, I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of The Water Cooler. We're coming to you live, as always, from McAllen Public Library on a sunny afternoon. It's really hot out once again. We're in the middle of
Always.
summer. And today is Wednesday, July 22nd. And my name's Bobby. And so today's show is a little bit different only because, as you might have noticed, this way, our usual co host, Rudy, is not with us, can't be with us today. So we have a very special guest, or a very special co host, sitting in for Rudy, and that's Grace.
Hello everyone. I'm a librarian here. That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you for last minute, joining us. I know it was real last minute. Rudy just couldn't be with us today. So thank you for, taking your time off your busy schedule.
Mm.
And let's see, we got Allison saying Grace is my favorite. Gee, thank you. I mean, thanks. Julia says, hi, Grace.
Hi Julia.
It looks like you have
Hi
already,
Allison.
you have some fans. That's
This is
always
very
nice.
nerve-wracking.
No, we're live to like a couple of million people. It's no big deal.
Okay. It's no big deal.
No big deal. All right. So the way we usually do this show is we do our introductions, right? And then we'll do today. We do famous birthdays today. So today, let's see. We got David Spade. He's an actor. You might know him from Saturday Night Live. That's where I know him from. We got one of my favorite actors.
I
Birthday.
really like him too.
Willem Dafoe. That guy is amazing.
What's your favorite Defoe movie?
There's so many, but the last one that I remember watching was The Lighthouse. Was it called The Lighthouse? Yeah, it was The Lighthouse.
Never
Did
seen
you
it.
see that? That was by the same director as The Witch.
Oh no.
It's
The one with the VVs.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was him and the guy from Twilight.
Edward.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know his real name.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, they're stuck on an island. They're not stuck out. They work on an island in a lighthouse, making sure that boats, the lighthouse works and whatever. And they're kind of stuck there because of the weather. And they start getting on each other's nerves. And it's a crazy, wild movie. I recommend.
Is it scary? Is it
It's not
scary?
really scary. No. I wouldn't
Sounds
say it's scary. All right. We also got Alex Trebek. You know who he is, right? From Jeopardy.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Alex. And last but certainly not least, we got Shawn Michaels. He's a wrestler. No, not a wrestling.
No,
Okay.
but back to Defoe, my favorite is Boondock Saints.
You know what? I've never seen that movie.
Oh,
Never seen that movie.
the original is so good. I haven't seen the second one.
Well, I'll check it out. People always recommend it to me. I've never gotten around to watching it. Robert Pattinson, that's the actor we can remember. Allison is saying, I have such a crush on Willem Dafoe. I mean, who doesn't, right?
He's in the original John Wick too.
Is it? Okay, I've never seen John Wick.
Oh my God.
Maybe I haven't seen everything Dafoe's been in. When I was younger, though, I do remember him in that Scorsese movie, The Last Temptation of Christ. You all seen that? Anyway, that's a really good movie, too. It's a Scorsese movie. It's probably a lesser-known Scorsese, but yeah, he's amazing in that, too. I think the guy's just amazing, right, in everything he's in. So we should just change the name of the show to the Willem Dafoe Love Hour.
What about Spider-Man though?
Well, he needed the money.
Yeah.
Every now and then you got to make those movies that are maybe not as highbrow or artistic, but they pay you.
That's true.
Yeah, that's okay. So let's see. Today is also it's National Hammock Day. I used to have a hammock, but I don't know what happened to it. I think after I moved a couple times, it just kind of got lost along the way.
It's too hot.
It is too hot though. National Hot Dog Day. I don't eat hot dogs. I'm a vegetarian, but yeah,
Okay.
happy National Hot Dog Day.
They're okay.
And last,
But not
we have
least,
this one's really, I like this one. Not because, well, okay. It's National Rat Catchers Day. And I don't mean the movie Rat Catcher. I guess people who literally go and catch rats. Now, I hope they don't like kill the rats. I hope they catch them and release them out in the wild or whatever.
no. So the actual Rat Catchers Day it commemorates the story of Pied Piper of Hamelin. And this guy is a guy who was hired in Germany that dressed weird and basically exterminated the rats in the town.
So he dressed weird. I wonder what he wore. Like
I'm thinking
In order-
Pied Piper.
in order to like stand out during that time, and people would think you dress weird. I wonder if he was like an early day punk or goth or like emo kid or something.
I wonder if you can Google it.
I am sure you can.
Piper of Hamelin. But this day also is an opportunity to thank all exterminators.
Thank you, exterminators, for keeping us pest free. This is not an ad for my pest control company because I don't own one.
So I'm just seeing Pied Piper, just Pied Piper images.
Oh. So yeah, I mean the classic is that he kind of dresses like I don't know, he's got the little like pointy hat and cape, and he's got the little
Little flute.
flute, piccolo, whatever it is, and he goes around and he charges the townspeople, and then he like the mice just follow him out of town, which is a little odd, but
And if you
Right.
don't pay him, he takes the children, right? Something like
I don't know.
that.
I'm not sure, but yeah, that's interesting. Happy National Rat Catchers Day, everybody.
Thank you to all exterminators.
Okay, so I mean, we got a link there if people want to find out a little bit more about the Pied Piper of Hamelin. You can head over to Wikipedia and read more about it. All right, so let's move on here. So as everyone knows, the theaters have been closed for a while now due to COVID-19. And I was thinking the other day, what was the last movie I actually saw in the movie theater before all this went down? And I think it was last year in 2019, actually. The last movie I remember going to the movie theater and watching was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Quentin Tarantino movie. But I looked it up, and that was actually back in July, so it's been about a year, which is way more than that's definitely pre-COVID days.
Definitely.
How about you? What was the last movie you remember?
I had to look it up. I went on a website
Got
and
to
had,
Google it? You might have. Did you Google it?
yes, and I had to see the list of all the movies that came out in October, or not October, on 2019, and it was Joker.
It was Joker.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like Joker? So
It was
I have very mixed feelings about it. Like, part of me really liked what they were trying to do.
Mhm.
And there were some scenes that I thought were like really good. But I think overall, I don't think it didn't quite get to the level that I thought they were trying to like get to. Like I said, I get what they were trying to do, but they didn't. I didn't think they achieved it. I
Like trying
enjoyed it though.
to make it more realistic,
Yeah, there was. I think there was too many scenes where it didn't make sense character-wise, like what they were really going for.
Mhm.
It was kind of all over the place sometimes. But when it was tight and it was about his mental state and what he was going through, that's when I think it was good. Plus Joaquin Phoenix, again, he's a very good actor, so I
Yes.
think that helped.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just didn't like it because it was not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable movie. So
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a dark movie. It's not exactly, let's pop on a movie and we can have some fun kind
no.
of evening. No, it's pretty dark.
Yep.
But so are you gonna miss going to the movie theaters? Like, are they that now that they're shut down and who knows when they'll be back? Is it something you're gonna miss or?
Yes, for movies that are so I really like sci-fi. So movies like Prometheus or Valerian, where it's just
How
you
about
feel
that new
engulfed.
that
Huh?
new one, Tenet? Have you heard of Tenet?
Yeah, like something like that. Like
Yeah,
I want to be engulfed in that world, but it's not
right.
the same.
It's
Uh,
definitely not the same. Like the past maybe year and a half, I really haven't gone to the movies as much as I used to go to. I used
Same.
to go, but I do miss it, right? I miss like the experience of going with friends or whatever and getting popcorn. Movie popcorn's a big deal.
But
And
it costs so
yeah,
much.
it does, but it wasn't like like every weekend type of thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, Julia says, I don't even remember last one I watched in theater. Must have been like a year ago. Um, and Allison is saying Joker is a fake deep. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I agree with that. They were trying to make it something more than it was, and they didn't quite achieve it. So yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people were fooled thinking that it was a great movie because of that. But meh.
Eh.
Didn't he win Best Actor though for the role? Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
He definitely won awards.
Yeah, it did. All right. Well, let's move on to our next topic, which is kind of related, and it's about concerts. So no more concerts. So I was reading an article a couple days ago, and it's from the Lollapalooza co-founder. For those who don't know, Lollapalooza is a it's like a festival where they got a lot of different bands and they go around the country playing. They're usually alternative type bands. At least that's the way it started back in, I guess, the 90s. I don't know. But anyway, so the co-founder is saying that he predicts that there won't be any major concerts until 2022, which is 2 years from now. Um, that's a pretty big deal, right? Because in the article, he was saying that it's going to be difficult for, I guess, the festival promoters to get insurance because
Oh.
of, yeah, the insurance that'll cover the liability of having a big concert where there's that many people all in one place. So, I mean, he's saying that it's probably not going to happen for a while. People are people are not going to feel comfortable maybe going back, and just the liability of it's not going to be worth it. What do you?
Well, liability is hard because if you get sick there, you can't blame the concert for being sick, for getting sick, right? Like,
Right. Well, see, I don't know. I don't know what the legality of it is.
Julia. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So, I mean, I don't know, but and this guy must know a thing or two, right? Because I mean, if you're one of the co-founders of Lollapalooza, he's got to have some sort of experience doing these kinds of things. And I mean, I think he's kind of right. I think maybe 2022 is pushing it a little bit, but I think maybe definitely 2021, maybe not till next summer.
Depends on when the virus thing shot comes in.
That's true also. I mean, I know they're trying to hurry that up. Are you a big concert goer, Grace?
I enjoy going to concerts. The last one I've been to was Post Malone, and it was amazing. But that
Okay.
was that was last year. But I've also seen like a lot of alternative bands. Are they alternative? Like Alkaline Trio,
Yeah.
Sunnyside Real Estate. And the biggest one I went to was in Louisiana, and I saw Rage Against the Machine. And I didn't really know them back then, but they were just amazing. Oh, I saw Green Day too. So I guess
You
I
saw
saw.
Green Day last year?
No. This is like in college. I
Oh,
also
I
saw Kanye West.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of people, I guess.
You have. I mean, I'm not, I go to a lot of shows, right? But I go to a lot of local or touring, like bands that come down through here that are maybe not as like well known. They're more indie or underground. I go
But
to a
you
lot of those. I have a lot of friends who play in local
but
local
you're also
bands.
part of a band.
I used to I used to play in a band. So that's my world. That's the world that I know. And I know right now there's no shows going on locally. And yeah, I'm going to miss those a lot. And who knows when that's going to come back.
Are any of them doing live? Like
Yeah. Some of them have. I've seen some people do live stuff or we used to have a coworker here. She worked in teen department,
Oh,
Danica.
yes.
And her band, I know what they did, they made like a little music video it's called Quarantined in Love. It's a really funny song, real funny video about being quarantined and being in love. Anyway, yeah, it's she they were like playing a lot. They're going around touring all over the place. But I think because of, obviously what's going on, they had to kind of put the brakes on that. And but yeah, I know I'm gonna miss definitely going to local shows, and hopefully a lot of the venues don't end up being shut down permanently, because it looks like maybe that's the case with a lot of these music venues. So that's sad. But what can you do? Let's see. We got Allison saying, I got to see Cher March of this year. So I'm glad I got to go out to that before. Yeah, I mean, that must have been like right before the whole stay-at-home orders back in March, right? We got Julia saying, I got to see Alejandro Sanz this past September.
With heart eye emojis.
Let's see. We got who's commenting. Our co-host, who's MIA, Rudy, he's saying band stream on Instagram a lot. Yeah, that's true. I want to see My Chemical Romance. Well,
Did
I
he
mean,
still play? Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to name some bands that I went to, like big shows that I've actually gone to. Weird Al Yankovic.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was during when the whole Bad album came out, Fat.
Yes.
We did that parody. I've seen the Ramones.
Cool.
I've seen Pearl Jam, Radiohead. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. I've seen The Cure. The Cure was one of the big ones that I saw. I think maybe a year or two, maybe 2 years ago. That show was really good.
Have you seen Tenacious D? That's a band I want to see.
I have not, no, unfortunately. Well, I'll be honest, I've never actually heard their music, so.
They're like parody, in my opinion.
Are they?
Yeah, their songs are funny.
Okay, well, kind of like Weird Al?
Yeah, not as parody, but they sing that song like the greatest song in the world, and it's basically they're just singing about singing the greatest song in the world, but they forgot what it was.
Oh, okay. I'll look them up. Yeah, it sounds.
Did you hear that song?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and
end it here.
We're gonna cut it short today. Again, thank you, Grace. I know it was last minute, and I do appreciate you joining us.
No problem.
Yeah, and hopefully next week we'll be back to our regularly scheduled show, and we'll have Rudy back, and we'll see y'all next week. Remember, like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, like our MPL page, MPL Adults, And you can leave comments, give us feedback, and remember, fill out your senses. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.